Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the final figure from the Dormammu wave of Marvel Legends. This would be Astral Doctor Strange. This also represents the third figure from the movie tie-in Doctor Strange, as we get a translucent version of the movie Doctor Strange here. He also comes with the head, something very crucial to pick up if you want to finish off Dormammu, because right now he's just a body without a head. Not much of a threat I'm thinking he's going to be. The side of the box features movie Doctor Strange, featured on both sides. The back, not only have we already looked at movie Doctor Strange, next we're going to be looking at Astral Doctor Strange, but we've also looked at all the other figures and have almost completed Dormammu, except for getting this guy opened up here. A small read-up says the Sorcerer Supreme combats evil using many forms. Down below, you can also head over to Marvel by going to www.marvel.com. Speaking of websites as well, Spot picked this up, as well as all the figures that you've been looking at over the course of these videos from the folks over at Entertainment Earth. Interested in picking up this line for yourself? Couldn't find this wave anywhere else? Yeah, me too. Click the link down below and you can order this wave right now. It's currently in stock. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to do one of two things. Actually, that's not true. We're going to do two of two things. For starters, we're going to build and finish Dormammu. We're also going to look at Astral Doctor Strange. So two things heading your way. Certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to, again, get this opened up. And when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Astral Doctor Strange. Stay tuned. All right, let's get the elephant out of the room first. Obviously, there is a big glaring head with no body sitting on the backdrop here. This is the final piece that we would need to finish Dormammu, and this is this fantastic looking flaming mask or flaming head sculpt. Primarily, it's all just a translucent orangey yellow color, and then you've got the stark black coloring of Dormammu's face on the front. Looks exceptional. Let's add it to the already cool body base of the rest of the Dormammu figure that we've had a look at. Just pop it into place. A little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure. Pop that into place. There we go. And we've got Dormammu. I keep having this one leg pop off. I've applied pressure to it a couple of times. I'm going to really have to give it a good heave-ho to get everything into place. But there you have a finished, of course, minus for his leg not standing properly and sitting in place, but a finished Dormammu. A video review of him will certainly come right around the corner, so stay tuned for that. As for Astral Doctor Strange, slightly misled by his coloring. In packaging, he almost came across more a pearl-esque white color, but actually, now that I have him in hand, and hopefully the lighting is just right that you can see it, he's actually coming across more pink in color. And I don't know what, I guess they've given him an off pink, slightly hue to this pearl color. I don't know if I'm crazy, to be honest, about this pinkish color as opposed to it being more primarily white. Bringing in the source material, let's see here. There he is next to movie Doctor Strange. I would imagine it's the exact same head sculpt. Looks also to be the same body sculpt as the movie Doctor Strange. There's nothing different between the two there. Of course, I guess the one thing that's omitted from one figure to the other is the extension of the cape, which is not on the back of Astral Doctor Strange. But everything else is there. Also his amulet, which always gets stuck behind the cape area there. Bring that forward. There we go. It's there as well. It was just buried behind his cape. It obviously, because the cape isn't there to help support it, the amulet just flops around a lot on Astral Doctor Strange. But other than that, it's the exact same body sculpt. There's nothing different between the two. Personally speaking, I will level with you. If it not be for the case that Spot's shooting these videos and showing you guys the figures that are available currently, and if not for the fact I wanted to build Dormammu, this guy totally would have been a pass for me. I would have had zero interest. In fact, I think Hasbro even released a white queen. Yes, the ill-fated white queen, also in a variant, kind of a all-white coloring to my knowledge. That was a figure I passed on, obviously for the fact that the figure just sucked. But this figure, to be honest, doesn't really hold enough for me to be interested in it. I guess this kind of falls also into that same sort of category of taking an existing figure sculpt and giving it an all one color, usually it's translucent plastic, all one color variant. Happens all the time with like the Icemans. It happens all the time with like a Human Torch, where they take an existing character, even like the movie Human Torch, I think was also relegated to that. But like it just doesn't scream enough oomph to me that I would have maybe gone out of my way to pick this guy up. I do small things I do like. Like I like how his jacket comes across more translucent than the rest of his body just by virtue of the fact it's a thinner material, especially the coattails are more of a translucent. And I do like that the fingertips are actually white rather than the pink, as if it's, you know, it's transitioned from a more denser, more saturated pinkish color out to the more clear and white fingertips. I actually wish that this maybe was the color for most of the figure. Having not seen the movie, I don't know if this is a form he actually takes, but I don't know if he would actually take the form where this is mostly pink. I feel like, if anything, it would be either clear or white. I don't know if it would be necessarily this color. Again, I have not seen the movie yet. Posability on Doctor Strange, all of what you've already seen with the other figures carry over to this figure as well. Ball joint head, hinged neck, ball joint arms there, swivel biceps, double hinged elbows, swivel and hinge hands, ball joint upper torso, so you can get some extra stuff going on there. Still has the limitations, unfortunately, as the movie Doctor Strange had. You can't really move the legs out and forward and back too much. He has a top swivel cut thigh, double hinged knee, a rotation on the boot area, as well as a pivot on the ankle and up and down motion. Personally speaking, solely my opinion, I would have passed on this figure. Is this a figure that you should pick up? Okay, maybe if he's in the movie like this, somebody might say to themselves, you know what, I want to get Astral Doctor Strange. He looks cool. He looked cool in the movie. I want to pick him up in a figure form. Personally speaking, though, I would be more than happy, excluding the fact I'm collecting the Dormammu pieces, I'd be more than happy just to get this guy and call it a day. This guy just screams, we want to reuse a mold. Let's just give him a slight color variation. For that reason, I would personally pass. Let me know down below if you would actually pick this figure up, or really what you think of this figure. I would just say it's not something I would pick up, though. Today's toy spot, we were looking at the final figure. Kind of started declining, I think, near the end of these videos. We started strong, and I feel like we kind of just dropped a little bit. Just a little bit. But we're looking at the final figure. I almost would say the most disappointing figure from this wave. We were looking at Astral Doctor Strange. We also managed in the process to finish Dormammu, so his video will be right around the corner. Certainly, as well, as always, thanks for watching, as you always do, guys. If you are interested in picking this wave up for yourself, head over to Entertainment Earth, click the link down below, and order this line today. Even Astral Doctor Strange. You need him for Dormammu, but at any rate, as always, thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time.